Back again. It's Friday night. Friday night, I'm going live. Still just experimenting. It's just a test. Nothing, I don't really have anything to say. I'm bad at this. I'm really bad at this. But there's only one way to get good at things, and that's to keep doing them. I'm good at a lot of things. But being able to have my thoughts come out in a way that I don't feel stupid, that's difficult for me. I don't know why. I have a lot of doubt about things, but that's okay because I know the path to breaking down problems is by just repetition. Whatever you're scared of, do it until you're not scared of it anymore. I can undoubtedly keep facing my fears longer than things can keep scaring me. I mean, one of my favorite sayings is, and I just heard this recently, it may be an old saying, but something like defeat is only in your mind until death. So, like, until you're dead, like, defeat is all psychological. Everything is temporary. Everything's moving. Things will never stop moving. People often get caught up, I think, in defeat. I get caught up in defeat temporarily. I don't let it get me down. That's one of my biggest skills, is just not letting stuff get me down. I think everyone could use a little more toughness. However they can get that, just try to be tougher. People are gonna upset you. People are gonna disappoint you. People will never stop doing that. People are scared. People are defeated. You're not the only person going through stuff. And I have to remind myself that a lot. Everybody's fighting a battle. Hi, everybody. Hey. Hi. Yeah, so it's just for fun. The best thing that I heard today was kind of somebody saying, I don't remember, generally speaking, they said, just believe in your own craziness. And I liked that. I mean, reality is, obviously, with all the different viewpoints people have, reality is malleable. it can everybody can look at the same world and see different things. So I don't care how other people see things. I'm gonna lean into my craziness. I think that's the way to go. The definitions of everything, it changes so fast. Um, I had so many thoughts before I got here. Hi, I can't be quiet. Sorry, I'd shh if I could. I can't. I can't form a coherent thought either, though. So it's okay. It's okay. The hi. I don't know. It's fun. I've got 27 people here. That's wild. 27 people. Hi there. That's a lot. Um, for me, it's a lot. I'm sure a lot of people get a lot more than that. I obviously there's the internet. But yeah. So what's better than therapy? Talking on the internet and letting strangers tell you how goofy you are. That will build more character than anything that you probably could ever do. It's fine. I don't mind. the I'm obsessed with trying to figure out how to be myself, how to be I don't know. I don't want to be normal. That's not a thing that I've ever concerned myself with. But I don't know what is, uh, under all this. But I know that sitting in the dark, just talking, like that's obviously got to be a step in the right direction. So we'll get there. How's everyone doing on this lovely Friday night? Everybody good? Good. The I think the world is kind of going crazy, which is fine. I I don't think anyone really wants it to stop. I think everyone's probably thinking that things should just go ahead and get crazier and crazier because what the hell? Why not? Why not keep things going? Nobody's got any interest in slowing things down. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with the concept of accelerationism, where uh, they want, various days want to throw fuel on the fire until everything is burned up and gone, and everybody thinks that if it breaks on their watch, then they'll get to have some control over the chaos. But you don't get to have control over chaos. It wouldn't be chaos. There's no control over the chaos. What everybody's just going to wind up with is a broken mess. But, that's how shit goes. The future is gonna get worse before it gets better. And I sound pessimistic. I'm not pessimistic. I'm a super optimistic person. Uh, it's it's fun to think that everyone might get a little more agency in the near future, just based on the forces that are oppressing us losing their power. Um, you know, not everything is going to go to shit. Obviously, there will be winners and losers, but I think I think generally it's exciting to think about what's gonna happen. I don't know. I'm a weird person. Uh, I, I I'm super interested in things that a lot of people just don't really want to think about. Things people would like to pretend like uh, the world is the world is magic, kind of. And if you don't see that, it's because you don't want to. Um, I think that there is a lot of we're all we're all balls deep in magic. You know, you're sad, you turn on some music, and all of a sudden you're not sad because the music has changed something about the way your mind is perceiving the same situation you were in before the song started. And that's magic. That's that's stuff that you can use for yourself, and it's also stuff that can be used against you. Um, and all of it, like Disney World, like frying up churros just to pump the smell of churros out to make people buy stuff. And then you add some music, and then, yeah, it's magic. And it's so normal that nobody believes in it. And now you've got these, for lack of a better term, fake people, I guess is what you could call all this AI stuff. Um, signal boosters, things that are going to make opinions and ideas that no one would otherwise like become wildly popular. Uh, so we're gonna see some crazy stuff. Psychedelics are awesome. Yeah, um, they they have a place. It's like I think it's a way to see behind the curtain. It's part of reality. Whatever's back there, machine elves, uh, those lizards that crawl around on people. uh, it's all there. It's just it's an underlying nature of reality that most people, you know, don't see. And then like you take some kind of thing and you're like, oh, I was messed up, but it's still there. It didn't disappear. The I think that it's all real. I think that even when you can't see it, it's playing a large part into reality. Um, I listened to, I mean, I'd like to say I have original thoughts. I don't have original thoughts. I take a lot of stuff from a lot of places there's a guy that does the Nephilim look like clowns, and I think that that's pretty. I think that there's just too many coincidences across every civilization that's ever existed has kind of seen the same things. They've seen these clown looking creatures that either give them wisdom or make them win battles, and there's all this it's all connected. There's no way that the what is it, like the Native Americans and the just all the Aboriginal people, they've all seen the same stuff before there was even before there was any kind of communication among them. They all saw the same stuff, and that's kind of fundamentally awesome that reality works like that. So yeah, I think it's super interesting. The world is interesting. Like I said, thank y'all for watching. It helps keep my ego afloat while I try to figure out how to talk. I'm a pretty good public speaker. I do good with back and forths. If you let me ramble, guess what? I start rambling. And that's kind of where I'm trying to, I'm using y'all. Y'all are being used for me to sharpen my ability to communicate. I am not a good communicator, but I'm gonna get better. And this is all part of that. So, yeah, it's just a little Friday Night Live experiment. A few random ramblings of a crazy person. It's fun. I did 17, nearly 18 minutes. I'm gonna keep doing this. I like it at night. I like this lighting. This is pretty rad, I think. But anyway, yeah. So maybe I should like develop a script or something. I don't know, because I had so many things I was gonna say until the camera came on and I forgot them. So there could be something to that, writing things down. I'm gonna get myself a teleprompter and maybe start working that way. Yes, too much info. It's hard to explain everything, that's for sure. It's because we're living in a deluge of information, and I think the best way to hide the truth is in just a whole bunch of truth. Nobody can distinguish anything bad or good when everybody's disclosing everything all at once. And it sure seems like but again, this is what's going to make the future so interesting. We're going to be literally like, what is it, the apocalypse bingo, where people are like, well, who had the aliens in December? And then that person's going to yell out bingo. But yes, so the next time, I promise I will have written down some thoughts so that it's not just so we'll try to cut out some of the there's too much in there. It drives me crazy. But it's like I said, it's practice. What is it? Like a humiliation ritual. You know, I have to get through the stuff that makes me cringe and embarrasses me to get to where I want to be. And to be honest, it just goes so it's so much better to handle it on my own. You know, I don't want some like, what would it be? Some kind of Hollywood bigwig or Silicon Valley corporate executive type to be in charge of my humiliation ritual. I don't want to deal with any Diddy shit. That's not the path I want to take to where I want to go. But yeah. So again, thank all of you for heavy quotation. Yes. Thank all of you for bearing with me, and subscribe. We got several likes. I'm pretty happy with the way that this has gone, other than just the rambling nature of it. Nothing amazes me more than the people that can just freestyle lecture. That's one of those skills that's always amazed me, and I don't have that. I've got a lot of gifts, a lot of skills, a lot of knowledge, but something about this is just tough. So anyway, I'm gonna keep making videos. This is probably it for tonight. But y'all have a good night, and we'll do this again tomorrow. All right, bye.